The way we think about mental health is all wrong. People say, mental health is too confusing. It's all a bunch of researchers looking down on us. I don't understand what any of this means. What does this have to do with my life? But mental health is easy. It's easy to learn and simple to understand when carefully explained with relatable examples. Yes, there are times when talking about mental health that we need to be specific, but anyone can learn because mental health is easy. People say, it's not funny to joke about mental health. People are suffering. Watch what you say. Mental health is so serious and dark, I don't like to talk about it. But mental illness can be taken lightly. Of course, we don't want to upset someone or just be mean. But mental illness can be funny, specifically because it's so abnormal. Laughing at mental illness can make it seem less daunting, and having a sense of humor makes it easier to talk about the things that make us uncomfortable. You might even have fun learning about mental illness because mental illness can be taken lightly. People say, I only trust the evidence. If you're not a professional, then I don't care what you have to say. All these people on YouTube, they don't know what they're talking about. But people matter. People matter as much as professionals. What research tells us is very important, but science and the tools we currently have are limited. Professionals can't give us all the answers. And we don't need proof to start making improvements in our lives because people matter. People say, I think I have a disorder, but I'm not really sure. If you don't match the symptoms, then you're not mentally ill. I'm diagnosed with so many problems. There's something wrong with me. But people aren't categories. Labels can't capture everything about our experience. Having names for things can help us treat problems, but getting stuck on the labels can cause more problems than they solve. People are complicated, and people aren't categories. People say, your feelings are your problem. Just stay away from them, they have issues. No one else will understand me. But mental health is social. No one lives their lives completely alone. We each affect each other's mental health. Sometimes in subtle ways, and other times in very direct ways. We all have a responsibility to work on our own mental health, but we have an equal responsibility to take care in how we treat others because mental health is social. People say, it's all in your head. Just stop thinking negatively all the time. Get over it already. Change your attitude. But mental health is physical health. Our brains are connected to our bodies, and our bodies are always filtering through a wide range of information to have complex experiences. How we feel is not something we are always in control of. Our thoughts are part of our body, but mental health is physical health. People say, why should I care about mental health? I don't have a problem. Mental health is only for like a small group of people. Mental health, that's for therapists and hospitals. But mental health isn't just illness. We can have trouble with our mental health without needing to see someone about it. Poor mental health can affect our productivity, our relationships, and our enjoyment of life. We can look forward to a better quality of life when we take care of our mental health because mental health isn't just illness. People say, I have a disorder, I can't do that. You wouldn't be able to work if you had mental issues. People with mental illnesses, they can't have relationships. But people with mental illness are capable. Every day, you live in a society of people who have mental illness. They go to work, they have children. They're your lovers, your friends, and your family. They may have trouble with certain situations, but people with mental illness are capable. People say, I'm never going to get better. There's no evidence that people can recover from my illness. Don't bother with them, they're always going to be that way. But change is possible and takes time. Everyone can improve on their mental health. We don't have to wait for a study to make positive changes. It may be difficult and there may be setbacks, but it's worth it for the outcome you're working towards. Most big changes take a lot of practice. Ignore the skeptics because change is possible and takes time. People say, Oh, they only do that because they have a disorder. They can't help themselves, so I'll help them. Only certain kinds of people do bad things. But bad behavior is bad behavior. It doesn't matter if someone has a disorder or not. When people hurt us or hurt other people, we have to acknowledge it, even if we're the one who is doing it. No one has the opportunity to change or clarify their intentions without feedback. Pretending it's okay isn't helpful because bad behavior is bad behavior. I'm Ryan Liberty, and if you feel the same way that I do, I think we'll get along. This right here is my 500th video on the topic of mental health, and I'm just getting started. I hope that you'll come along with me to learn more about why we do the things that we do and what we can do about it. Life, work, relationships, it's all mental.